What is up, guys? Meg here with another video, and today is another episode of the Chronicles series. And in this series, basically what I do is I make dioramas for certain audiobooks or books or scenes from the games or just kind of any Halo media. I'll make a diorama for it. And yeah, today's episode is from the new audiobook on Halo's YouTube channel. It's like 30 minutes long. It's very short, so definitely go check it out. It's called Saturn Eating His Son. And what happens in this diorama, basically there is a group of miners and there's a forerunner ship and they're trying to go inside it and mine it for materials, but there's actually flood inside, and the captain of a nearby ship decides to send down Spartan teams because they really need the materials. And as you'll be able to tell from the diorama, it did not go well. So let's start from here, and you're going to see drop pods coming down, and these are going to have Spartans inside, and the Spartans are all in white armor, just so you know, from this team. This guy was the most recent to land, and they have names in the diorama, or in the audiobook, but I don't remember all of them, if I'm completely honest. And he is already being swarmed, and as you can tell, he's very far from the original mining site, which is the cave right there. As you can tell, there's just like tons of flood spore, and obviously I'm not going to go into every flood spore just because it would take so long and it would be incredibly boring. So I'm mainly going to talk about the main scenes. This little Marine, he's not little, he's normal size, Marine is trying to get away. He actually sadly left his friend. I think this is like kind of a tragic scene. He knows his friend is going to not be taken over by the flood, and he still just drives away to save himself. And if you read the audiobook, you actually know that might not even work. So, there, as you can see, that flood is on his back. His friend is doomed. Then there is a mining operating machine, and it was trying to fight against one of the flood tank forms, but it's losing. As you can see, it's being secured right there. And then there is a Marine that was sent down, and he's trying to take it out. There are these two Marines right here, and they're taking cover. As you can see, that one is shooting at the surrounding flood spores, but he's got one right behind him, so he'll probably be taken out anyway. Then there is this guy, and he's just shooting at the flood combat form that's right in front of him. And as you can tell, all the combat forms are human because there are no Covenant on this in the audiobook. So I try to stay true to the story. On the right here, there is a flood combat form taking out a Marine, and then of course he's going to be taken over by the flood spores very soon. This guy was on a forklift, and he's running away now. He was operating a forklift. These Marines, they're actually meant to be like construction workers. Sorry, it's not a perfect system. I don't have any construction worker figures, but yeah, I tried my best. And then there's just like a swarm, and as you can see, there's a flood combat form right there. Right here, this guy just landed. As you can see, his drop pod, this Spartan, and he's taking out one of the flood combat forms. I think this is actually a pretty cool pose that he has right here, as you can see. And then there is a construction worker with an assault rifle, and he's trying to take out this flood form. But as you can see, that flood form is kind of terrifyingly jumping at this Marine, so it doesn't look good for him. I'll say that much. Then, as you get closer to the opening of the cave, there's a few more scenes. This Marine is being completely overwhelmed by a flood spore. I'm sure there will be more on him soon, so he's doomed. This one is already down. He's being swarmed by flood spores. And then here is one of the, kind of, in the audiobook, the scariest part. There is a Spartan right here, and he is actually taken over by the flood. And so he's going, berserk, and he just threw that one construction miner to the side, right there. And then there is one of his teammates, or one of his old teammates, now he's just a flesh-eating monster, is shooting up at him, trying to take him out before he gets to him. Then you can see there is another one of his teammates, and he's trying to take him out, but he's just now noticing a flood tank form snuck up on him, which normally wouldn't happen to a Spartan, but probably you get distracted when your teammate gets taken over by the flood, especially because that's just uncommon. Then there is a general, and he's sending out a distress signal, and there's just like an army of flood mauling him. There you go. Okay, yeah, that's the diorama. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like and comment if you did. That lets me know what you guys think of these different diorama types and different series. I mean, obviously the ones that get more popularity are the ones I'm going to focus on a little more. And yeah, I hope you really enjoy it. I think I'll leave a link to the audiobook down below. If I don't, please someone comment and let me know to add it. I sometimes forget after I post these. But yeah, I'm excited to have more flood figures. I love doing flood dioramas. And yeah, I love seeing what you guys are all doing with the flood. And I'm excited for more stuff in 2024. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.